Good morning. My name is Sean Paul. I will be your play-by-play announcer for this 2026 UMH-8 or UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. Proud to be a part of this great tournament put on by Up My Hockey, Jason Dolan and team. We are in beautiful Vernon, British Columbia, live at Cal Tire Place North. We have Team Red playing Team Grey this morning. And what is super amazing is that these kids come from around BC, Alberta. We have a couple from Washington State too. So we're gonna start by naming the kids on Team Grey. By jersey number, we have number 5, Isaac Zeman. He's from Oliver, BC. Number 8, Parvon Dulay from Surrey, BC. Number 9, Jack Grant from Invermere, British Columbia. Wearing jersey number 10, Christian Bowen. Hails from Nelson, BC. Jersey number 11, Brian Ding, Richmond, BC. Jersey number 14, Raylan Johnson from Medicine Hat, Alberta. 16, Jackson White from Prince George, BC. Jersey 17, Hendrik Hesselgrave from Quesnel, BC. Jersey number 18, Gabby Gutgartz from South Surrey. Number 20, Caden Smiley from Maple Ridge, BC. 24 is Carter Hickson, Penticton, BC. Number 29 is Leo Allman, Langley, BC. Number 35, Brian Thiel from Leduc, Alberta. 37 is Siwoo Song from Korea, Seoul, or Seoul, Korea, I suppose. I just have this backwards on my sheet, my apologies. Number 55 is Jace Cubberly from Kelowna, British Columbia. 77, Sawyer Shepard from North Van, BC. And jersey number 88 is Mason Layer from Lake Stevens, Washington. Moving over to the red team, by jersey number, we have number 2, Callum Pern from Golden, BC. Number 5 is Diesel Bishop, Medicine Hat, Alberta. 6 is Riley Grisdale from South Surrey, BC. Number 7 is 7 Shia from Beijing. Number 8 is Ben LMO from Campbell River, BC. Number 9, TJ Padolin from right here in Vernon, BC. 11 is Keenan Bazran from Kelowna, BC. Jersey number 13, Teddy Mazer from Irvine, Alberta. 16 is Nico Stamatakis, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Victoria, BC. 18, Donovan Comenetti from Cloverdale, BC. 21 is Max Darlow from Pemberson, BC. Number 50, Oakley Speckman, West Kelowna. 70 is Sutter Rouse from Williams Lake, BC. 73 is Charlie Baker from Victoria, BC. 75 is Hunter Knoll from Dunmore, Alberta. And wearing jersey number 88 is Mason Pangburn from Castlegar, BC. Less than a minute remaining in warm-up. These kids, I'm guessing, arrived Thursday. They had a full day yesterday. Or no, pardon me, probably arrived Wednesday. They had a full day yesterday, Thursday. Today is Friday, right? Yes, Friday. This is the first game of the 2026 UMH-68 Invitational Hockey Tournament. Super excited to be here. I've had the pleasure of meeting and speaking with a number of the parents already. Just an absolute amazing opportunity for their U15 kids. Keep in mind, they've been invited. These are some of the best U15 players in BC, Alberta, and like I said, a couple from Washington State as well. Jason and team do an amazing job scouting and interviewing and just finding the best of the best in this tournament. If you haven't heard of it, if you haven't been a part of it in the past, it is top notch. It is absolutely elite. The job that Jason Up My Hockey and the UMH-68 team do to provide these kids with an incredible experience. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. We have a live announcer here as well. He'll be announcing the goals and penalties and such. Like I said, my name is Sean Paul. Happy to be providing the play-by-play. Shout out to videographer and producer Alvin Tam. Lots of energy this morning. Game 1, UMH-68 Invitational Tournament, red versus gray. Getting ready for the puck drop. And here we go, we're off. Red wins that right off the bat. They're at their own blue line. They send it, but get turned around in neutral territory. They'll pick it back up. Try this again, crossing center. Getting bumped along the boards at the blue line. Now gray with it. They go far side. Reverse directions, going in behind their own goal. Stop, assessing the situation. That's a long pass, gets intercepted at center ice. Red now with it, gaining the zone, and they are offside. Offside by not much, but offside is offside. They'll take face off in the neutral zone, just outside the gray-blue line. Number 5, Isaac Zeman taking that face off. Gray steps up into that, crosses center, dumps it in, down low. Brings it around to the far side now. Big bump along the boards, number 37 for Gray, knocking that player down. Unfortunately, appears to be shaken up by that hit. That's the first big hit, I'll say, of this game, of this tournament. Player shaken up, but able to get to the bench on his own. Good to see. Face-off in the left face-off circle in Team Red territory. Gray will win that back to the left point. That gets intercepted now. Red on a rush, lunging forward. Gray turning it around at their own blue line, exiting their zone. Red pushes it back down. Gray with it now. They get knocked off the puck. Red on the forecheck, doing some good work. Red loses it to Gray. Gray now skates out of their zone, makes a few moves in the neutral zone, gets across center, and that's turned right back around, however, by Red. Red now up the far side into the Gray zone. Gray turning it back around. Little bounce pass to himself off the boards. Intercepted now, nope. As Red was heading toward the net, ref's arm goes up. He's calling a tripping call against Red, so Gray will be on the power play. So on the power play, we've got number 9, Gramlich, pardon me. That appears to be 88 as well. Mason Lair. 77, Sawyer Shepard. And then on the back line, we got Smiley, number 20, and number 18. That appears to be Gabby Bootgarts. Puck in the red zone, back to the left point, sent down low. Chasing after that, number 6 for Red. Taken away by Gray. Gray steps in and shot, make a shot, they score! Gray striking first. A minute 42 into this first period. That was a power play goal by number 88. 88 on Team Gray, Mason Lair. 1-0 for Team Gray early in this game. They'll win it to the side, take a chop at it. That now is at center. Red from their own blue line up to center. Lead pass. Gray got a stick on it, and Red gets a shot away. That puck now loose in the corner. board battle ensues. Loose puck. Players falling to the ice. Scrum is formed. There's the announcement of the goal by Mason Lair. Gray with it now behind their own goal line. They'll send it up near side. They get it to the blue line. Red takes a shot right on goal, calmly steered aside by the goaltender. Making a move in their own zone, Gray recovers. And then a nice back check by Podolin, number 9. Stick saved by the goaltender. Puck near side, Gray with it now, reversing directions. They'll send it up. And that does make its way across center. Number 17 for Gray, gains his own, can't cut through as Red gets a stick on that. Number 16 for Red. Nico Stamakat, oh, I'm gonna butcher that name, my apologies. I have to, here's a shot from the left point, calmly steered aside by number 75, goaltender for Red team, that's Hunter Knoll. Puck bouncing around in the red zone, they chop it out though. Now that puck spinning like a top, settled down by Gray, he'll pick it up behind his goal line. Oh, poked ahead, here's a shot right on. Oh, glove save, oh, can't be hit. Yep, pardon me, the goaltender can handle that. He does glove it down, stops play. That's number 35 for Gray. Brian Thiel. 16:46 remaining in the first period. It is 1-0 for Team Gray. Face-off in their zone, in the right face-off circle. Red with it now. Stepping ahead, lower slot. That's going to be steered away by Gray. And then sent up ice, big hit. Red with it now in the neutral zone. They go far side with that now, crossing center. Backhanded into the zone of Team Gray. Gray will pick it up. Button hook, far corner, up the ice. Gray will take that and dump it in. Not far though, stopped at the blue line by Team Red. Team Red now with it, shot blocked. Good stick by Gray. Red with it again from behind the goal. Back and forth they go. Good puck movement there by Team Red. Reversing directions. Quarterback in this play, back to the left point now. Stepping in, near side, top of the face-off circle, walking in. Oh, good stick by Team Gray as that shot attempt. There's a shot that went wide now from the right point. Red in control, they walk it in, and that's a stick by Gray, knocking it not out. That's held in at the blue line by number 13 for Team Red, doing some good work. That's Teddy Mazer. Red with it, right point. Alley-oop to the far corner. That puck in behind the Gray goal now. Gray will pick that up and skate it out. This player button hooks in his own zone, assesses the situation, drops it back to his teammate at the goal line now. Rims it around to the near side. Gray with it. Red stepping up into that though, and Red, number 88, Mason Pangburn. No, pardon me. Yeah, that's Mason Pangburn, number 88 for Red. We'll get to know these kids' names here. We are just 5 minutes into the first period of the first game of this tournament. Go! Stepping up into that was Red. Gray got a stick on that. Now, moving ahead, but Red getting back there first. That could have been a potential odd man rush. This is icing now, though, against Team Red. Gray happy to take an offensive zone face-off. Shout out to UMH-68 sponsor, main sponsor BioSteel, helping these kids stay hydrated all weekend long. Gray won that, left point. That's sent down low, however. Red getting a stick on that. Gray tries to get it back to the point. Pinching it along the boards with Gray. Now an odd man rush, 2-on-1. Red the other way. They'll gain the zone along the right wing. Shot coming, blocked. Another shot. Good save by the goaltender. Gray steers that aside. Back the other way now. Out of their zone, crossing center. Pass to the left wing. Walking in. Shot! High and over the glass, or over the net, pardon me, off the glass. That puck now near side. Oh, bouncing puck toward the net. Ricocheted its way right on goal, and that's a glove save by number 75 for Red. Hunter Knoll, goaltender. Having to stay sharp for that one. Those pucks can change direction. In a hurry, he made a nice low glove save. Face off in the right face off circle. Red will win that. They rim it around to the far side. That's a hard rimming around of the puck, but then Gray turns it around from center. Now that puck in the red zone. Red and Gray in the corner. Gray will pick that up. Red, pardon me, now with it. Oh, Gray was winding up for a shot. Red now. Oh, a 2-on-1. Nice sauce pass. Here's 16. Oh, good save by that goaltender as that was right on goal. Red, another shot coming. That one just wide. Good rush. That was an odd man rush by Red, and they had a great look at that net. Gray goaltender, 35. Brian Thiel making a great save. Face off in Gray territory. 11 for Red. Keenan Bazran wins that. Number 9, that's Podolin. Pass to the right face-off circle. Another glove save by Thiel for Gray. 13:29 remaining in the first period. Score 1-0 for Team Gray. They got on the board early. Red not without its opportunities though. They've had a few good looks at it. Goaltender for Gray has been stand up so far. Nice face-off win by Red. They get it back to the right point. Up the boards. Good stick, however, by Gray, and that puck up. Pushed ahead by Gray. Turned around by Red at center. Play between the blue lines right now. That's an interception by Gray, number 10. Red, however, gets it back. That's Podolin, number 9. Button hooks. Gets to center. A little chip and chase. Number 11 for Red. After that, so too is number 70. That's Sutter Rouse. Oh, hard bump along the boards by the Team Gray bench. That puck now down in Team Gray territory. Oh, a nice centering pass from the corner, just past or out of the reach of Red. Oh, good interception. Number 10 now takes a shot right on. Good save by number 75, goaltender for Team Red, Hunter Knoll. No rebound really to be had, and he vacuums it up, stops play. They'll take a face-off in Team Red territory. Gray will win that. They send it back to the blue line, chipped ahead, intercepted by Red. Red will skate out of their zone past center to the blue line. That's turned around by Gray. However, Red now with it, tries a shot, sticked aside by Gray. That puck now near corner. Oh, hard hit along the boards. Number 18 for Gray will get there. 18 for Gray, Donovan Cominetti. Oh, pardon me, that's Team Red. 18 for Gray was Gabby Gutgart. A lot of play near side. That now is far side. Here's an opportunity for Gray. Skates over the puck. Team Red now with it though. They'll cross center and then gain the zone along the right wing. Reverse. I was going to say reverse sauce pass. I guess a backhanded sauce pass to the near side. Now Gray with it though below their goal line. That's a stick by Red. And Gray will clear their zone. Little lead pass. Poked ahead. Little soccer move there now by number 20. Kicks it ahead and chases after that. Pushes the Red player off the puck. Number 14 for Gray in the mix. That's Raylan Johnson. Puck far side. 88 for Red will get there. Mason Pangburn. That's going to be held in by Gray. Puck down low. Red back and forth they go below their goal line. Oh, pass cross ice. Another one near side. Red gets the center, tosses it in. They'll make a line change. Gray in their own zone, far corner. With just under 11 minutes remaining. Gray up currently 1-0 over Team Red. Puck far side, number 77 for Gray chops it out. That puck down in Red territory. Chasing after that is number 9 for Gray, Jack Gramlich. .55 for Gray in his own zone. Shovels it ahead to his teammate who gets it to neutral territory. Not far, however, as Red from center sends it down low. Gray from his goaltender will advance it up the boards. They'll just chop it ahead. Number 6 for Red now. That's Riley Grisdale. Nice little outlet pass. Bazran to Podolin. Podolin chasing after that. Gray off the boards. Nice pass, tape to tape. This player will gain the zone along the right wing, makes the move, but can't get past Team Red. Good stick. Here's a shot coming from the right point. Looking for a tip, none to be had. That puck now far side, shoveled ahead, intercepted by Gray. Centering pass over the stick of his teammate. Here's another opportunity. That player knocked off the puck. Held in by Gray along the far side. They have it now below the goal line of Red. Gray, button hooks, left face-off circle, knocked off the puck. Red now, outlet pass, they'll cross center, dump it in. No, that's a shot right on. Pop fly to center field. The goaltender decides to hang on to that. We'll take a face-off. Again, that's not a bad play by Red, getting it right on goal, forcing the goaltender to cover it up, not taking any chances, is the goaltender for Gray. Obviously happy to take an offensive zone faceoff. This one to the right or blocker side of the goaltender. Gray will win that as they charge ahead, exiting their zone, crossing center, now gaining red zone. However, turned right back around by Red. Red, nice pass, right wing. Here's a shot coming in tight. Backhand and it's in. Red on the board, a beautiful pass. Forehand, backhand, back of the net. Red has tied it up. That goal comes from number 13, Mazer. That was a beautiful pass, too, from his teammate. We have a tied game, folks. One apiece with 9:03 remaining in this first period of Game 1 of the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. Red winning that face-off at center. Taken away, however, by Gray. Red recovers. Puck now taken by Gray. A little back and forth action there. Red below their goal line, far corner. They'll get a stick on it. Gray applying some pressure. Red now with it, however, they'll skate it out of their zone. That's Rouse. A shot blocked by number 11 for Gray is Ding. Shot coming from a distance. Good save by the goaltender. Stick to side. There's the live announcement of the goal. Opportunity for Gray in tight. Nice pass. That was an odd man rush and great rush up the right wing. Like number 16 for Gray. Stamatakis was rushing up the middle toward the net. Goaltender had to stand tall, which he did. That net also came off its moorings. We'll have a face-off in Red territory. Won by Gray. Left point, shot coming. Whistles wide of the net. Right face-off circle, shot and gloved down by the goaltender. No. Face-off in Red territory. Puck stalls in the face-off circle momentarily. That's at the right point now. Taken by Red. A little 2-on-1 now. Number 8. Oh, great shot. Went high. Better save, though, by the goaltender as it hit the shaft of his stick, which is incredibly difficult to do. If you look at the radius, the circumference of a goalie stick, pretty amazing. Held in at the blue line by Red. That puck bounces to the left of the goaltender. Number 20 for Gray picks it up. Caden Smiley gets the center, sends it into the red zone. Sticking with it, that's number 9 for Gray, Jack Gramlich. Back to the left point, winding up, a shot coming, hits a stick along the way, swing toward the net. Puck now off the glass, near side. Red's number 21 with it. Podolin looking for a pass. His teammate carries it in. Going wide, sharp angle shot saved by the goaltender. Number 21 for Red carries that 200 feet down to the other end. That's Max Darlow. Gets a good opportunity in tight from a sharp angle. The netminder making a great save. Red will get an offensive zone faceoff. We've got Podolin taking that. He'll win it. Back at the right point now, settling down a rolling puck. This player makes some moves. That's knocked off his stick, however, by Gray. Being pursued is number 7 for Red. He makes a nifty move. Stopped at the red line, but then picked back up by Red. This player moving in. Sticks a clash, and Gray will exit their zone with it. Stopped at center by Red. Red turning it around. That's tossed down low. Chasing after that's Podolin. Number 5 for Gray, however, will pick that up. That's Isaac Zeman. Red. That's Podolin at the blue line, however. Got some action between the blue lines now. Bowen for Gray tries to spring free his teammate. That's turned around by Red. Long lead pass, far side. That's Podolin along the right wing. Gets bumped off the puck, although Podolin with grit and determination. Still, good move in the neutral zone by Darlow for Red team as he waited for his teammate to get onside. However, Gray sending it down the length of the ice, no icing. Very few whistles really at this point. Chopping that ahead was Red, intercepted by Gray, and then again by Red. Moving it ahead, Red, far side, right face-off circle. Gray got a stick on it, Red sticking with it, however. Shot! From the slot, that came quickly, and the goaltender had to be sharp for that one. Field, number 35. So Red down early in this game, coming back though, tying it up with 5:38 remaining in the first period. Face off in Gray territory. Players fall into the ice. Gray will chop it to the near side where his teammate will. Well, now we have a scrum that has formed. The puck has come loose. That's sent now down low. Centering pass attempt disrupted by Gray and then turned back around by Red, number 21, Max Darlow. 11 for Gray, backhands it to the near side. Rush up the left wing now. Here's a 2-on-1. Gray, number 14, sharp angle. Good blocker saved by the Red goaltender. Gray with an opportunity there. That puck, far corner in Red territory. They'll exit their zone, but Gray happy to take that. Skating back into their own zone. They'll get it up to the blue line. That hits the skate of the linesman. Now Red will advance it forward. They backhand it down low. Red's number 8 picks it up. Centering pass. Gray got a stick on that. Red with it again. Number 8 is Ben Elamo. Doing some good work on the forecheck. Number 7, that is a little chip and or bounce off the boards. Here's Red with a sharp angle shot opportunity. Doesn't quite, loses the handle on that somewhat. That puck still in Gray territory, however, and Red aggressive on the forecheck. Scrum is formed in the corner. That puck does come loose now. Red with it. Back to the left point, winding up, faking, not taking. That's going to be sent down into the left face-off circle and picked off by Gray. They chop it out of their zone to center. That's going to be taken right back by Elmo. Dishes it out to his teammate, and that's going to be a slow offside. So that was Elmo and Layer for Red. Or no, pardon me. Red was Pangburn and Elmo. Good opportunity, however, slightly offside. I guess there's no slightly offside. It's either you're offside or you're not. Gray with it at center. Big hit along the half boards. Red turns it around in their own zone. Little move by TJ. TJ gets tripped up. Play continues. Red with it in their own zone. Up to center. Back into their own zone with it. Gray applying a bit of pressure. They have it in centering pass, picked off though by 7 for Red. That was 7. Oh, good job. Look at this. Tick, tack, and no toe as it couldn't pull the trigger on that one, but great opportunity for Red. That was a 3-on-1, a 2-on-0, and Red couldn't quite capitalize on that. They are aggressive right now, though, on the forecheck. Puck dug out by Red along the end boards now. Left face-off circle, cross ice. That's going to exit the zone. They'll have to regroup in neutral territory. Long pass. That's TJ Podolin asking for it, and he tries a nice little sauce pass that got intercepted by Gray. Gray now with it. Another interception. Similar play, only the inverse. Bazran tries to get past this player. That's a good stick by Team Gray. They will skate it to center. Nice little sauce pass cross ice. Gaining the zone, number 17 for Gray. Chasing after that, that's Hendrik Hesselgrave. Bumped off the puck. Team Red now with it. Held in though by Team Gray. Near side board battle ensues. Gray with it, very sharp angle shot, high and wide. Held in though at the left point. Gray, a long shot, hits a shin pad along the way. Now Red tries to spring loose his teammate, but that's going to be intercepted by Team Gray. Red goaltender out to play it. Hunter Knoll, that's a shot on net. Knoll with a stick save, that puck high and out of play. So the Team Gray happy to take an offensive zone face-off. All right, in tag Team Gray, and Knoll with an excellent save. That player was parked on the doorstep. Knoll not letting him in, saying, no you don't, not on my dime. Team Red, here's an opportunity now, 2-on-1, they gain the zone along the right wing, stepping in, a shot coming. Glove save by the goaltender for Team Gray. That's Brian Thiel. I will get these names and numbers by the end of the tournament, for sure. Both goaltenders looking very impressive thus far. These are tough shots, a lot of them in tight. Yes! Oh. Shoveled toward the net by Team Red. Gray's number 37 with it though. Tries a lead pass that gets intercepted. Alley-oop toward the net. That puck now down low in Gray territory. Number 11 for Gray. Gets pushed off the puck. Nice little dish though. These are some nice passes. There's some interceptions, however, as well. That's an offside call against Team Gray now. A little too anxious to step up into the play. We'll take a neutral zone face-off. Final minute of play. Team Red versus Team Gray. We are squared. 1 goal apiece. Face off near the bench of Team Red. From his knees, that's Elimo. Tries to get it to his teammate. That's a blocker save on a long shot by Team Gray. Good save by Red's netminder. Nice stick work by the goaltender as well, disrupting that pass attempt. Now Team Red with it. Bank pass off the boards. Oh, just outside the reach of number 18 for Team Red. Donovan Comenetti. Gray with it. Lead pass. Skips off the stick of number 14. Team Red turning it around in their own zone, and they'll send it back down. This may be icing. And it is, with 18.7 seconds remaining in this first period. Red icing the puck. Gray will get an offensive zone face-off. Shout out to gold sponsor Elite Prospects. Elite Prospects is the gateway to hockey, online since 1999. They are the leading source for statistical data. Now Red getting in tight. Steered aside by the goaltender. Final seconds of this period winding down. This will end it, folks, for period 1. Good start to the tournament, I'll say. Back and forth, end to end. Goaltenders making some great saves. Both teams getting great looks. A very clean game so far. You know, and this is just an excellent tournament. Not all tournaments do this, but UMH-68 Invitational tournament has the Zamboni come out in between periods. So we'll get a fresh, clean sheet of ice to start period 2. In the meantime, let's give you the period 1 recap. We have Team Gray getting on the board first, 18-17 remaining in the period. Number 88, Mason Layer, getting on the board first. And that was an assist from number 77, Sawyer Shepard. And then Red coming back, evening things up. That was number 13, Teddy Mazer, on an assist from number 70, Sutter Rouse, and secondary assist number 73, Charlie Baker. There was a penalty, pardon me. I think I had said that there were no penalties. There was one penalty early in this game. It was a tripping penalty to number 5, Diesel Bishop. And of course that was the first goal that Gray got, was on that power play. So as mentioned, great intensity thus far in this game, and not bad for game 1, period 1, game 1 of the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. I'm going to go down the list of our sponsors, our generous sponsors who help make this happen. BioSteel is our main sponsor. Stay hydrated, stay connected with BioSteel Teams app, your all-in-one team management tool for schedules, scores, standings, game streaming, and team updates. It's fast, free, and built for athletes and families. Teams can also score an exclusive BioSteel starter kit with bottles, hydration packets, and towels to rep their squad. Download the BioSteel Teams app now on the App Store or Google Play and stay in the know all tournament long. here live at Cal Tire Place North in Vernon, BC for the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. I'm here with Grey Team Coach John Lammers. John, thanks for coming in, joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, we're just really excited to learn a little bit more about you and well, first of all, tell us about yourself and also what you are excited about most about the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. What brought you here specifically?
Yeah, a little bit about myself. I had a long playing career. I played 18 years professional hockey, 4 years of junior hockey.
All right, we are here live at Cal Tire Place North in Vernon, BC for the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. I'm here with Grey Team Coach John Lammers. John, thanks for coming in, joining us.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it.
Yeah.
No, we're just really excited to learn a little bit more about you and All right, we are here live at Cal Tire Place North in Vernon, BC for the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. I'm here with Grey Team Coach John Lammers. John, thanks for coming in, joining us.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it.
Yeah.
No, we're just really excited to learn a little bit more about you and well, first of all, tell us about yourself and also what you are excited about most about the UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. What brought you here specifically?
Yeah, a little bit about myself. I had a long playing career. I played 18 years professional hockey.
Why I think these players are drawn to events like this and sometimes drawn to me and my message is because I've been in their skates before. You know, I've been that player that wants to play at the highest level. I've won the gold medal. I've been drafted to the NHL. You know, I've played games in the NHL, but I think where my story stops, I want these guys' stories to continue. I mean, I played 41 games in the NHL, which is phenomenal, and I'm super proud of that, but I wanted it to be more. And now looking back on what my career was, I know that there's intangibles there that I wasn't taking advantage of. And now to be able to use that experience, that first-hand knowledge, not only from my on-my-ice knowledge and perspective, but now the off-ice awareness of what I was missing, to provide that whole package to these players to help them on their own journeys is something that's really inspiring to me. Touch points that a lot of these tournaments aren't doing is really putting the player first. And that was the one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted it to be a player-first experience, a top-level player-first experience. Give them something that's not only going to make them better on the ice, but make them better off the ice, and allow them to leave this tournament not just with, hey, I got some goals and I got some assists, but with some powerful messaging that's going to help them moving forward. So better humans, I say, make better hockey players, and that's really a message that was driven home really clearly from the scouts, from the coaches, from myself and what my hockey is. And that's the truth of it, and that's the thing that the players, the quicker they understand that, not only are they better adapted in their own communities, but they are going to have much longer careers and much better chance of making it. In our own way at the U15 level, I made that dressing room experience be something special for these players. They walked in and we used the sponsors that were available, like BioSteel and like Nature's Fair, the organic grocer here, and some of these places that wanted these players to have this experience, and tape was available for them. You know, bananas, oranges, apples were there, unlimited BioSteel, sweat towels. You know, like the small details that doesn't maybe seem like much, but the devil is in the details, and the players notice that, and the jerseys are hung, and the nameplates are on there, and made them feel like pros.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
yeah, UMH-68. Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to keep you off right now. Or we're not off.
Oh, this is.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we're back. Team Red versus Team Gray. The start of period 2. Puck drops. Gray wins that cleanly. Oh, chip off the boards. Picked back up by Gray. Red gets a stick on that. They'll turn it around. Skating across center, gaining the Gray zone along the left wing. Shoveling it backhand into the lower region. That's going to be controlled by Red. It's centering pass in front. Backhand shot attempt that's just wide. Shot coming from a distance, no doubt looking for a tip that went wide. Puck near side. Held in at the blue line by Red. Sent down low, bumped off the puck was Gray. Scrum in the corner. Gray picks it up and sends it out to neutral territory. Chasing after that. 24 for Gray. Hickson. Red with it now at center. A dump in attempt. Doesn't go far. Gray with it now again. Long lead pass. Red got a stick on it. Gray controls it, however, and sends it down low in Red territory. Red, a little bit of a knuckleballer there. That puck now near side in Red territory. That's sent high and out now. An opportunity for Red. Skating backwards. Oh, pass attempt got intercepted by Gray, and lunging forward was 24, sending it into Red territory. His teammate down low to get it. Red, however, applying some pressure. Another Red player getting in there to help out. Left point, Gray shot coming. Red got a stick on that, and then they try to clear the zone. Cannot, as that's held in by 8 for Gray. That was Elmo. No, sorry. Dule. To be clear, number 8 for Gray is Dule. That puck in Gray territory. That's going to be picked up by number 11, Brian Dang. Far side held in though by Red. Nifty move and alley-oop to the near corner. 88 for Red with it now. That's Mason Pangburn. Pangburn with a shot, sharp angle. Theo had to be sharp for that. So Brian Theo from Leduc, Alberta, the goaltender. 6 feet tall. Doing some good work in the cage. Oh, weak shot shoveled toward the net. Theo not taking any chances, covers it up. We'll take another face off, same place. LMO for Red will be there to take the draw. Gray will win that. Send it to the far side, little one-touch pass. Now 37 for Gray, making some moves. Good stick by Red. They turn that around. Bank pass off the near side. Pangburn now a shot. Right on. Loose puck. 8 was there. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Gray clears their zone, and that's going to be picked up by 6 for Red. That's Grisdale in his own zone. Here's an opportunity in tight. Gray couldn't pull the trigger on that one. And Red's netminder, calm, cool, collected, under pressure. That's Hunter Knoll. Oh, shot, got through traffic, steered aside by Noel. Red now, 18, that's Comenetti. Good stick, however, by Gray to turn that around back the other way, gaining the zone along the right wing. Gray pushes it ahead, picked off by Red momentarily. Gray picks it back up. They cycle that puck, a centering pass in the slot. That's going to be taken away by Red. They'll regroup in their own zone. That's Podolin getting it to his teammate Baker. Baker to center. That's going to be in Gray territory. Not for long, however, as Gray will turn it around. This is Gramlich. Down low. Gramlich will try a centering pass. That's going to be picked off by Red. Long pass, cross ice. Podolin with a little backhand dish to his teammate, taken away momentarily. Now they'll regain possession, send it into Gray's zone. Back and forth we go. Here's Gray now, tries to get past Red, can't. Red will take that at their own blue line, toss it up, and then a cross ice pass. Podolin gains his own along the right wing. Little dish out to 16, a shot just over the crossbar. Goaltender may have gotten a piece of that. Again, Theo, here's a 3-on-1. Red with an opportunity. Centering pass in front. Podolin knocked off the puck. No arm going up. Play continues. Red with another opportunity. Right face-off circle. Button hook sends it down low. Feed from the behind the goal line, intercepted by Gray. Red still with it. Red feeds it in front. Skips over the stick and out of the zone. They'll regroup in neutral territory. Back at their blue line, a little button hook, chip up the boards, intercepted by Gray. Now Gray, little backhand dish to this player skating in tight. Good stick by Red, knocking it away. Red sends it near side. Red in their own zone. Lead pass intercepted by Gray. 8 will gain the zone along the right wing. Stops, assists the situation. Red will get a stick on that in the meantime. Gray gets it back. Right face-off circle, sharp angle shot. Stopped by the netminder. Red with it in their own zone. They'll exit and send it back. Gray, however, at their own blue line. Turn it around. That's a puck out of play. We'll take a neutral zone face-off. No doubt near the Red bench. Bishop there to take the draw, along with Johnson. Red, sends it through the blue paint. Red back at the left point. Now they'll send it back down low. Gray will get a stick on that. They rim it around to the near side. Red steps up into that. That's number 21 for Red, Max Darlow. And trying to pinch that along the board was Red. Gray, however, pushes it forward. Forecheck by number 14 for Gray. That puck off a stick and over the glass. 13:53 remaining in the second period. The score 1-1, Red versus Gray. Gray will get an offensive zone face-off. Jackson White for Gray will take that draw. Red draws it back behind their own goal line, sends it to the near side. Gray with a shot right on through. That was a flyby screen by Gray, it looked like. Goaltender for Red making a good move, a good save. Hunter Noel. Good shot from the left face-off circle by Gray, and that was, like I said, a flyby. Sometimes those get past the goaltender. Noel doing a good job. Here's another opportunity for Gray. They'll maintain control of that, send it back to the blue line. Shot coming blocked, however, by Red. That puck now back in the neutral zone. Blue will take it from their zone. Now off the half boards and up the ice. Number 37 for Gray. Tried to get ahead. That's a big hit at the Gray bench. Red, meanwhile, takes it into the Gray zone. Team Gray trying their best to get it out. That's picked up by Team Red. 2-on-1. Good stick by Gray's defense. Red tries a centering pass. Another stick by Gray. Back behind their own goal. They'll send it to the far side. Funny bounce off the boards, but it does make its way to neutral territory. Red gets to their blue line, spins, and sends it back toward the Gray blue line. Meanwhile, Gray sends that puck into the red zone, and we'll take an icing as a result. Red gets an offensive zone face-off. This one to the right of the goaltender. That's his blocker side, stick side. Gray wins it back. Off the boards, near side now, held in at the right point. And now there's an opportunity. Podolin, good little dish, and that's another great pass attempt. Oh, fanning on the pass back. Gray with an opportunity now off the boards and gaining the zone. 37 in tight. Red goaltender Hunter Knoll makes another good save at a sharp angle shot. Close range. Face off in red territory. Puck, far corner. It's going to be swept to the near side, picked off by Gray. However, Gray, can't hold it in at the left point. Foot race ensues. Number 9, Podolin for red, chasing after that. Zeman for Gray has it taken away, and a good stick by, that was a good stick by 55 for Gray. Chase Cubberly. Otherwise, red walking right in and had a chance to make it 2-1. However, score remains tied 1 apiece. Gray icing that puck. Red with a couple good looks there. Happy to take another offensive zone face-off, Red is. So Bishop, number 5 for Red, there to take the draw. And 88 for Gray is Mason Lair. That puck stalls on the face-off circle, taken by Red, however. Sent to the right face-off circle again, and that puck now makes its way to neutral territory. That's at the blue line of Red. That's going to be sent now near side by the Red bench. And down low. 55 for Gray will be there. Red, however, picks the pocket and sends it back to the left face-off circle. Winding up, taking a shot, big rebound, tipped. And another shot hits the side of the net. Number 5 for Red with it again. Back to the left face-off circle. Back to the blue line now. Shot one-timer, tipped wide. Centering pass picked off by Gray. They will exit their zone along the left wing. Skating up the half boards, gaining the zone. Now an opportunity for Gray. Red picks it up behind their goal. It's in their feet, and that's going to be taken by Gray. Gray sends it back to the blue line. No, as soon as they touch the puck, the whistle goes, implying there is a penalty forthcoming.
All right, let's go, Red.
Gray does in fact receive a penalty. That's number 17, Hendrik Hesselgrave. I didn't see the call. However, result being Red with a power play. Face-off will occur in the right face-off circle. 8 is Elmo for Red. Gray will send that puck to the neutral zone. Red will regroup in their own zone now. This player looking for a pass. He decides to skate with it. However, Gray gets it, sends it down. Here's a shorthanded opportunity. Number 10 applying the wheels. And Red, Team Red with it behind their goal, assessing the situation. Skating up with it, pass. And up the right wing, that's Baker, sends it in. Off the glass, still near side. That's going to be chopped away, however, by Gray. Gray will get there first. Gray, shorthanded, a shot. Is going near side. And that was a good shorthanded opportunity for Gray. However, Red back with it. Long pass, misses its mark. Gray turns it around. Red offside in the meantime, giving Gray some time to pick up that puck and send it down the length of the ice. Not really, actually. Spoke too soon as Red picked it up at their own blue line. However, number 14 for Gray in tight. Shot hits a stick and ricochets wide of the net. Another good shorthanded opportunity for Team Gray.
Let's go, Red!
Red needing to get organized on this power play. They get turned around in their own zone. Number 7, loses it momentarily. Gray's number 37. Like a mosquito at a family picnic, just buzzing around, disrupting the play. Now Red with it, settling down a rolling puck. Cross ice pass now, that's a nifty move. Number 16 for Red, chasing after that. Can't be held in, and this is going to end the penalty. So really good penalty kill for Gray. Gray may have had the majority of shots on goal, in fact, in that Red power play. Gray intercepting that pass. Shot tipped in front. Good job by the goaltender to steer that aside. Red on their heels a bit in their own zone. Gray back with it. Gray making some moves. Cuts in, upper slot, shot coming. Big rebound swept aside by Red. And that has made its way back to the neutral zone. Gray with some momentum now, killing that penalty and getting a couple good shot opportunities now, full strength. Red, this player gets to center. That's Podolin. Podolin toe drags. Backhanded shot attempt by Bazran, couldn't quite connect. Here's a 1T from the face-off circle on a feed from behind the goal line. Nice play by Bazran and Podolin, but that's an icing now against Gray. So Red happy to take an offensive zone face-off. 7:43 remaining in the second period. Gray with some opportunities. Hunter Knoll for the Red team, the goaltender for Red, making some good saves. We are still tied 1 apiece. Red with it. Oh, that was a good shot from the blue line. Hits Red, however, and now back the other way. That's Gramlich. Gets turned around at center ice. That puck now in Gray territory. Pinching it along the board was Red. Gray with it. They'll alley-oop that, but not far. That's turned right back around by Red at their own blue line. Gray sending that down low. Red's number 2 will rim that around to the near side. That's a good pass and a little dish that doesn't quite connect. Gray back with it in the neutral zone. Long lead pass right wing. Now here's an opportunity walking in. A shot coming. Kick save by Knoll. Oh, that can't be held in at the blue line. Gray will have to regroup in neutral territory. That's Isaac Zeman, number 5. To his teammate, Chase Coverly. Zeman again with it, makes a move in his own zone, feeds his teammate along the right wing side. That player chasing after that. That's 17, Hendrik Hesselgrave. Oh, a wrap-around attempt. Good stick save by the goaltender. Red with it. From behind their goal line, up the boards. Gray turning it around. Little bump. Back at the blue line now, shot coming. Bounces off the end boards, picked back up by Gray. They'll send it to the near side. Gray chips it ahead to the left point now, walking up to the top of the face-off circle, sending it back down low. Red clears their zone. This player gets turned around at center, but then feeds it to his teammate, number 5 for Red. Diesel Bishop sends it in Gray territory. That puck now taken by Gray. They make a move at their own blue line. This is Gray making a nice move. However, Red turning it around. Here's a 1v1. Right or left face-off circle, tries a toe drag. Gray getting a stick on that, turning it around. Now back the other way. Number 10 for Gray. Walks in, gets it on net. Hunter Knoll making a save again for Team Red. That was, I believe, 10. Number 10 for Gray, Christian Bowen with speed, getting in tight. Another save, a shot right off the face-off, and a good save by Knoll. Gray right now with the majority of shots, I believe. There is no shot clock, but my rough guesstimation is Gray with the majority of the opportunities. However, now red, well, back and forth, feed, 88, a shot, nice goal! Oh, passing back and forth, Mason Lair buries that puck for red. Nope, pardon me, red is Mason Pangburn. I am getting the names mixed up, my sincere apologies, folks. So that's red, Mason Pangburn, number 88. Making it 2-1 for Team Red with 5:10 remaining in this second period. Nice pass. Podolin now walks in, shot from the right face-off circle. Goaltender may have, oh, that was a great shot from the left point now and a tip in front. Goaltender may have also gotten a piece of that one. Podolin doing some good work in the corner. Sends it down low. Behind the goal, there's a hit behind the net. Number 20 for Gray. Caden Smiley. Gray skating it out of their zone. Crossing center. This player walks right in. Number 14 making some moves. Can't maintain possession of that. He's knocked off the puck, although he is sticking with it. It's number 14 for Gray. Raylan Johnson. Gray intercepts that now. Shot hits a stick and goes out of that puck out of play in the red zone. Well, Gray will get an offensive zone face-off with 4:12 remaining. Right now it's 2-1 for Team Red. Gray did have some momentum there as they had killed off a penalty and then got some great looks at the net. Hunter Knoll for Team Red, though, standing on his head. Red will win that. Oh, that was an attempt to send it behind his net. Inadvertent shot on his own goaltender. Now Mazur for Red. That puck bouncing in the slot toward the net. The goaltender calm, cool, collected, steers it aside. Now Gray back the other way. 77 is Shepard. Can't get past his player. Gray there to pick it back up. Red steals it, however. Cross ice pass. Bounces off the boards, gets turned around, picked back up by Red. Red making some moves in tight. Number 5 for Gray, Isaac Zeman. And then his teammate, Mason Lair. The puck was in the feet of some players. Red will poke it ahead and sends 13 Mazur alone. A shot coming, hits a stick off the glass in behind the net. Oh, and a big hit by Team Red. Gray, however, unfazed. They'll send that back out and peel off for a line change. Now, as that announcement is being made, Red with another shot on goal. Great save by the netminder for Gray. Number 35 is Brian Field. Red applying some pressure. Gray from center tries to pass, intercepted by Red. Gray sticking with it. They'll regroup. Number 10 for Gray. Gets past some players and gains his own. Shot coming. Blocker saved by Hunter Knoll. High and into the netting behind the Red goal. So Gray with a good opportunity there. .224 remaining in the second period. 2-1 for Red. Face off in their zone. Red sends it to the near side. And then out. This player skates up the middle, gains his own along the left wing, makes some moves. However, Gray will get a stick on that. Red stepping up into this, a shot wide of the net. Near side now, number 7 was trying to pinch that along the boards. Here's an opportunity. Gray in tight. Great save by Hunter Knoll. That shot coming from about 10 feet out. Oh, look at that. Stick caught in the crack between the boards. You don't see that too often. Red, an opportunity. This is Podolin. Nice little feed to Bazran. Podolin. Now Bazran with it again. Bazran controlling that puck. He's got time. Sends it back. Oh, that's a nice bounce off the end boards. The goaltender not taking any chances. Covers it up. He'll take a face off in Gray territory with 1:28 remaining in the second period. It's a 2-1 game in favor of Team Red. Bishop for Red out there to take the draw against number 14 for Gray. That is Raylan Johnson. Red now with it. Mazer sends it down low. Pardon me. Oh, from his knees. A little give and go. And that's going to be steered aside, however, by the goaltender for Red. Red with it in their own zone. Oh, they try to clear it, but that hits the skate of the lines or the ref. Now they do. This player skates to center. That's Darlow for Red. Has it turned around. Now Gray, a 2-on-1. Good stick or interception by Red. Disrupting that play for Gray. Gray tries to get it to the right point. However, the ref inadvertently blocking that pass. Here's another opportunity now for Red. Oh, what a stretch save by Theo for Gray. As Red tried to go backhand to the back of the cage, Theo making a great save there. Red turning it back around. Pern chasing after that. Smiley and Pern battling hard. That's taken by Gray's number 14, Raylan Johnson. Raylan Johnson crossing center. Number 37 picks it up. That's Song. Turned around, however, pardon me. Red with it in their own zone. Red, long pass. Here's an opportunity on a change. 2 on. Oh, good job by Gray to get back. And last second attempt by Red. Odd man rush as Gray was making a line change, but that was a good back check by Gray. No shot occurred. So here we are after 40 minutes of play, Team Red up 2-1 over Team Gray. So second period action. Mason Pangburn, number 88 for Red, gets the goal. And that gives Red the 2-1 lead over Team Gray. There was a penalty assessed to number 17, Hendrik Hesselgrave. Are we on? Good?
Okay, we're live. That's okay.
About 15. We are back. We are live at Cal Tire Place North in beautiful Vernon, British Columbia for 2026 UMH-68 Invitational Tournament. Some of the best U15 players out there, BC, Alberta, Washington State. We've got Team Red versus Team Gray in game one of this tournament. We'll have 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, and then the bronze and gold medal games happening Sunday. Lots of action. UMH-68 does it up amazingly well. I'm like just continually impressed with the job that this organization does in providing these kids with an incredible experience. Top tier, absolutely. You know what I'm also impressed with is the fact that these kids, many of them just met one another yesterday. Might have had one opportunity to practice together, and here they are thrown into a game situation, looking very impressive out there. Tight game right now, 2-1 in favor of Team Red. Lots of opportunities though. I'm going to say Gray was looking pretty strong there. Right after they killed that penalty, momentum shifted. They got a couple great opportunities. Goaltending's been really impressive. You know, on top of the elite level coaching that these kids are receiving, the other cool thing is that each team has an ambassador. These are young men playing at high levels, there to mentor the younger players. So for example, Team Red, we have Hudson Podolin, Coeur d'Alene Academy and U18 prep player as the ambassador for Team Red. Team Gray's ambassador, Carmen Matil, he's a U18 AAA player for the Kamloops Blazers. Mentorship, a key theme of this weekend, that is for sure. Bazran out there to take the draw along with Hesselbeck. Or Hesselgrave, pardon me. Red with it in their own zone. Long pass up to the right wing, centering pass now, 11 up the middle. 11, Bazran in tight. Oh, off the post, and a bouncing puck couldn't be connected with there. That was a great rush and a great opportunity for Team Red. 11, Keenan Bazran. Red in their own zone, long to the far side. That's going to be held in at the left point by Gray. Red picks it back up, however, and they try to go cross ice. Hits a stick, but eventually number 16 for Red will get there. He puts on the brakes, leaves it for Podolin, number 9. Podolin in behind the net. Quarterbacking this play. He gets to the right face-off circle. That's knocked away by Gray. Red, however, sending it down low, chasing after that. Gray skates it out of their zone along the left wing. They'll gain center, peeled off for a line change. 21 for Red. Max Darlow chips it ahead to his teammate. Number 70 is Sederhaus. And Red sends it down low, rolling puck in behind the net. 8 for Gray is Pervon Dulé. Turned around at center, Red back the other way now, 3-on-2. Lunging ahead was Red, however Gray picks it back up. They'll gain the zone along the right wing. 14 cuts in tight, they score! Top shelf, Gray. Evens it up. That's 14, Raylan Johnson making some pretty moves, getting in tight, going top shelf, evens it up. 18-17 remaining in this third, and we have a tied game. Team Red versus Team Gray. Face off at center. Gray will pick that up. Number 14, the goal scorer, Johnson. Another opportunity. Oh, feeds it to the back door. Couldn't quite connect on that. Smiley at the right point. Couldn't keep it in. He does send it down low, however. Red tries to regroup in their own zone. This might be picked off by Gray. Nope, it's sent back to neutral territory. Gray will pick it up, shoveling it backhand. That's going to be deemed a high stick, so we've got a stoppage in play and a face-off in red territory. Face-off's going to be won by red. They'll send it to the far side. Held in, though, at the left point by Gray, and it just ekes out barely, so Gray checks back onside. Goaltender for red stops play. Red, little dish. Elmo sends it up to his teammate number 18, Gertz. Drawing a penalty. So a tripping call being assessed against Gray. That's a good rush up ice by red. Keep your feet moving, good things happen. Drawing the penalty, they will get the power play. So we've got Podolin out there, Bazran, and Stamatakis. Red wins that back to the right point. They go cross ice. This is number 7. Shot toward the net. Gray did get a stick on that. Red circling around the left face-off circle, back at the left point. Back and forth we go. Cross ice now, right face-off circle. Shot coming right on. Glove saved by the netminder. Brian Thiel, netminder for Gray. So that may have been Max Darlow getting that shot away. Podolin and Darlow having a conversation. Textbook face-off win by Podolin back to Darlow. Now that's Shia and Podolin. Circles wide in behind, centering pass attempt blocked by Gray. Back to the right point, that can't be held in, so red will regroup in the neutral zone. This is Shia cutting in. Still backhand pass now. Back to the, oh, that's good work, keeping that in at the blue line. Right face-off circle, now left face-off circle. Skips off the stick. Stamatakis. Red, quarterbacking from behind the goal, will send it to the near side. Left point, that's Shia. Nice pass and a tip in front. Gets to the back of the net. That was great work by Shia. Sending it toward the net. Little tip in front by, yeah, Shia. It's going to get credit for that goal. As it may have been, the sound we heard may have been the goaltender's stick, in fact. Shia getting credit for that goal. Nice move. Making it 3-2 for red on that power play goal. 16:05 remaining in the third period. .20 for Gray in his own zone. Sends it near side. That's going to be sent up ice along the right wing side. In front! Nice move! A feed from 37. Along the right wing to number 14 for Team Gray, Raylan Johnson. I believe his second of the game. He went forehand, backhand, buries that puck. We have a tied game. That lead did not last long for red as Gray comes right back seconds later, evening it up. 15:49 remaining in the third. We have ourselves a hockey game. Puck stalls on the dot, then taken by Gray and dumped in. Funny bounce off the end boards. That's a good stick by the goaltender. Oh, in play. Great save by Team Red's netminder, Hunter Knoll. And Gray with another opportunity right in the blue paint, but that's a pass from behind the goal is going to be picked off by Red. Held in, though, at the right point by Smiley, and a blocker saved by Knoll. Puck far side. Red exits their zone, crossing center. That's an offside. Puck may have hit a snowbank as it was trying to get into the zone, inadvertently causing one of the players to be offside. We have a neutral zone face-off, 15-11 remaining in the third. A tied game, 3 goals apiece. Red wins that. They'll send it down low. The goaltender out to play it, however, skips over his stick. Puck in the corner. 55 for Gray. Jace Coverley gets it to the far side, however, 88 for Red. Got a stick on that. Gray, that's Grimlich. Grimlich with it again. Goes cross ice to his teammate. That looks like Isaac Zeman. Shot toward the net, went wide, and perhaps looking for a tip. Nobody there. Puck near side, taken by Red. They'll skate this out of their zone. That's LMO. Little chip and chase. He may get there first. He does. Picks up that puck. However, Zeman for Gray, pestering him a little. Now, little sauce pass on the backhand to his teammate at the left point. Pern doing good work with Gray pressuring him. However, that puck is up and over the glass and out of play. 14-18 remaining in the third period. 3 goals apiece. Team Gray versus Team Red. This face-off will be to the right of Gray's netminder. That's his blocker side. Theo, again, is the Gray netminder. Red doing some good work here. Sharp angle shot, hits the side of the net. Wraparound attempt on the second try is going to be cleared by Gray. And hustle by number 10 for Gray, Christian Bowen. Players falling to the ice, however. Play continues. There was a scrum in the corner. Red's number 6. Oh, sharp angle shot. Netminder hugging the post. That's Hunter Knoll for Red. Red now. Bazran making some moves. 16 for Red is Jackson White. Gray back the other way. Hesselgrave stopped at the blue line, and Dulé carries that puck in, however, results in an offside call. That face-off will come or take place in the neutral zone by the Red bench. Face-off won by Red in their own zone now. Lead pass misses its mark, however, that's right on the stick of the goaltender, so no icing. Play continues. 8 for Gray. Sends it up the boards. That's Parvon Dulé. He has it still in his skates. He'll send it up to his teammate. That might be taken. Yeah, that was Pern sending it down low. Centering pass in front. And a shot by number 13 for Red. Teddy Mazer. Alley-oop through neutral territory. That's 16 for Gray, sending it toward the net. Stick to side by the goaltender. Centering pass. A spinorama shot that's picked off by Red, and they skated out of their zone. Taken into the Gray zone. That's a shot toward the net. Steered aside by the goaltender. Red still in pursuit of that puck. Mazer had it on his stick. 37 for Gray. Lays a shoulder into him, knocking him off the puck. 11 for Gray. We'll take that. That's Brian Ding. Lead pass makes its way to his teammate. 37. Song with a shot. Red. This will be icing as that pass did not reach its intended recipient. 12:05 remaining in the third. We have a tied game, folks. 3 apiece. With that icing, Gray gets an offensive zone face-off. This one to the glove side of Hunter Knoll, the netminder for red. Oh, that face-off. Hard to tell who it was won by. However, that was a near opportunity for Gray. Red does clear their zone, chips it ahead, bouncing puck at the blue line, picked up by Gray. They'll send it off the boards. Play between the blue lines right now. That's going to be chipped ahead by Gray, however, taken by Red, and that's another. This poor ref has gotten in the way of many a pass thus far. Gray with it, they step in, shot, kick save by Knoll. That was a good opportunity for Gray walking in. Held in at the right point by Smiley. He'll send it around to the far side. That puck cannot be held in as Red pushes it forward. Sticks are clashing, result being the puck was in Red territory momentarily. They skated out and pass it to the near side. Shia takes it. He's a goal scorer for this in this game. Alley-oop to center ice. And this results in a 2-on-1. Gray with an opportunity. Big rebound and a good save by Knoll. That was a rebound. Gray couldn't get a handle on it. A rolling puck toward the net. Netminder for Gray covers it up. That's Steele. Not liking what he's seeing. Vacuums it up. Stops play. We'll have a face-off in Gray territory with 10:37 remaining in the third and a tied game. Puck stalls momentarily. Red charging ahead. They'll get it back to the blue line. Number 2 walks in. That's Pern. Pern at the boards, down low. Gray applying some pressure. Here's an opportunity. Red still with it, making some moves. Puts on the brakes, sends it to the far side. Sticks are clashing. Gray can't clear it. That's held in by Reds. Number 6. Now an interception. Gray back the other way. A little lead pass there. Gray will gain the zone. Steps in. Moves in tight. Backhand. Good save by Knoll. Another attempt that was tipped perhaps wide. Held in. Right point by Cubberly. Gray with it. Right face-off circle. Bumped off the puck. That was Bowen. No, sticking with it. Bowen making some moves. Being smothered by red jerseys right now. Sticking with it, however. Chasing after that. Players fallen. Oh, an arm goes up, so penalty assessed. Gray heads off. That's number 10 for Gray. Christian Bowen. Unintentional, I'm sure. Both teams playing aggressively. These things happen. The result being Red has an opportunity to get an extra marker up on the board. 5-on-4. Diesel Bishop, number 5. Taking the draw for Red, wins it nicely. This is 13 for Red. Right face-off circle, gets it down low. Back to the blue line. Back to the right face-off circle. Cross ice now, number 73. A shot coming in tight and through traffic. That puck steered clear. Gray gets a hold of it. Not out though. Gray does clear their zone, makes a move at center. Goes skate to stick, gains his own. Oh, little toe drag move. However, Red back the other way, 3-on-2. They do have the extra attacker. 13 for Red. Teddy Mazer. Baker now for Red. Tries a pass. That puck is in the far corner. Diesel Bishop with it. Oh, loses it to Gray. Gray can't clear their zone. This player, though, for Gray, number 14, Raylan Johnson. Excuse me. 48 seconds remaining in that penalty to Gray, and Red with another opportunity. They walk right in, tight, take it in behind the goal. Gray getting some sticks on it. That puck now near side. 5 for red. We'll pick it up. That's Bishop. Bishop making some moves behind the goal line. He's looking for someone to feed it to. Gets it up to number 21. Bouncing puck held in though at the right point and tossed high. Down low. Final 20 seconds of the power play for red. Red with a shot from the faceoff circle. Might have been tipped wide. Bouncing puck. That's going to be picked up by Red's 21, Max Darlow. Quarterbacking it. Oh, there is a player parked at the back door. Backdoor feed could not connect. That's good defensive work by number 73, Charlie Baker for Red as he kicks it out of his zone. He'll take possession of that puck again. A little one-touch pass from his teammate. Baker gains his own along the right side. Drop pass, takes a shot toward the net. That's steered aside, picked up by Gray. A nice saucer pass, number 77 will pick that up in the far corner. Steers it to the near side. Red picks it up. Number 2 is Pern. He skates with it far side. A little dish out to his teammate, LMO. Bouncing puck. Upper slot, steered away by Gray. They skated out, crossing center. Gaining the red zone along the right side. Play whistled down. Offside being the call. Taking neutral zone face-off by the red bench. Pern with it, goes D to D, and then up ice, crossing center, gaining the zone now, and long shot coming, hits a stick, ricochets wide of the net. Gray's Zeman was there. Pern, though, holds it in for Red at the left point. Centering pass attempt blocked by Gray, Red falling to the ice. Pern with it again, goes D to D, far side, right face-off circle, making some moves. Shia carrying that puck. Drops it, intercepted, however, by Gray. Gray skates it cross center, cuts in, down the middle, goes to the far side. Good stick by Pern for Red. Again, that puck in the feet of the officials. Red happy to take it back in their own zone. They will regroup. Long pass intercepted, however, by Gray. They keep it in. Oh, losing the handle on that was Red. Brian Ding for Red. Picked it back up, however. Bit of a board battle in the corner. Poked ahead by Red. Gray's number 8 had it, and then here's a breakaway. Number Red, 16, in tight. Makes a move, and he scores. I think you could hear the entire rink was confused as to whether that went in or not. The ref had a bit of a delayed reaction. Alas, that is a goal for Red. Red now up 4-3 over Team Gray. Nice breakaway by number 16 for Red is Nico Stamatakis. Stamatakis. Forgive me if I'm getting the inflection wrong on that. That was a pretty move on a breakaway for Red. They're up 4-3 over Team Gray with just over 5 minutes remaining in this third period. Nice lead pass to Stamatakis. One-touch pass to 17's Gray. Good save, and a lunging stick from Noel keeps it out of the net. Gray with a couple opportunities there. Gray with it down low, making some moves off the boards back to the right point. Gutgart's shot blocked in front. Gray back with it now, lower slot. Oh, an incredible save by Noel. That was a bit of pinball action happening in the blue paint. Noel making a great save for his team. Battle in behind the goal. That's going to be sent up ice by Red. 11 is Bazran. He's got Podolin with him, as well as number 6 is Riley Grisdale. In tight, Bazran all alone. Beautiful goal for Team Red. A turnover in Gray territory. And Bazran, making no mistakes, goes top shelf, widening the gap. It's now 5-3 for Team Red over Team Gray, with 4:06 remaining in this third period. Team Red wins that. They go D to D in their own zone. That pass misses its mark. This will result in icing. Nope, play continues. I stand corrected. Ooh, dangerous play in front of his own net. Situation averted, however. Gray will exit their zone with it and gain Red territory. Red turns it around. Nope, not quite. That's held in. Nice play at the blue line by Gray. Gray with an opportunity. They score! Coming right back. This is Raylan Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. That's his third goal.
All right, Greg, shake it off.
Team Gray coming right back seconds later. Inching closer toward tying this game up. Still lots of hockey. 3:32 remaining in this third period. Team Red 5, Team Gray 4. Gray will win this, making moves at his own blue line, gets it to center or neutral territory. Lead pass up the middle, 88 for Gray, gets in, a long shot, or steps into that one, and a cradle save by Hunter Knoll for Team Red. Good hard wrister from Layer for Team Gray. Face off in the left face off circle, won by Red. Red will rim it around to the near side and out. Dolan, you could hear him yelling for it. Oh, here's an opportunity, a little chip and chase. It's easily or calmly steered aside by the goaltender. Gray with it on a turnover. He'll shove it down low. Red's number 6 will dish it out to his teammate along the far side. This player skates it out. That's Baker. A shot hits a stick, ricochets off the glass in behind. Number 9 for Red is Podolin. He got hit hard off the puck, and Gray chasing after that behind their goal. With some momentum, they dish it up. Puck ekes its way to the neutral zone. Gray from their own blue line now. This player will skate up the middle. He'll carry it in, drops it for his teammate. Miscommunication there as that's Dooley now. Feed to the left wing. That's a pass intercepted by Red. Red, Rouse sends his teammate. He tries to spring him loose. However, there's a collision at center ice. That play was disrupted. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. That makes its way into Gray territories. Knocked away, though, by Dulé. Gray. They're going to call that icing, so no touch, as it must have bounced over the stick of the Gray player. They are assessed an icing call. So Red happy to take an offensive zone faceoff with 1:40 remaining in this third period and an opportunity to widen the gap. They are ahead right now, 5-4 over Team Gray.
Go, Red! Yes.
Oh, great pass, and that puck trickles just past the left goal post. Red applying pressure, shot coming right on, loose in the paint, covered up as Thiel, the goaltender for Gray, makes the stop and then dives onto a loose puck. 1:29 remaining in the third. A close game, folks. Red with the offensive zone faceoff. Puck sent to the far side. Gray tries to chop it out, held in though by Red, and that's a shot right on by number 13 for Team Red, Teddy Mazer. Red with it again at the goal line. They send it to the lower slot. That's going to be picked off by Gray. This player is off and running. He gets into the zone. That's sticked aside by Team Red. Approaching the final minute of play. Now, number 13 for Red has his stick lifted. However, sticks with it. Empty net. Can't get the puck to make its way into the cage. Play continues. Red tries to settle down a bouncing puck. Gray with it now. They have the extra attacker. Goalie is pulled. Here's an opportunity. 16 feeds it in front. A shot. They score! 37.1 seconds remaining in the third period. Gray pulling the goalie, getting the extra attacker. It pays off. We have a tied game. 5 goals apiece. Number 37 for Gray. Song. That was especially remarkable given the fact that the play was in Gray's territory and they had an empty net. It was a bouncing puck not far from that open cage. However, Gray managing to keep it out and then turn it around and get a goal down at the other end. Red will win that. They missed that rolling puck. That puck is in Red territory. Gray with an opportunity now. Centering pass goes through the lower slot to the far side. Gray at the left faceoff circle now. Gray with it. Feeds the blue line. Shot coming. Nope, makes a move. Upper slot shot right on. Bouncing puck. Taken by Red. Red can't exit their zone. That's good work by Gray at the blue line. Here's an opportunity, number 8 to number 18. They both fall down. Final 6 seconds of the game. Board battle in the corner. This will end it. Amazing game, folks. Doesn't get much tighter than that. What a great way to start this UMH-68 Invitational tournament. Team Red versus Team Gray. Putting on a great show. So the question is there overtime? It would appear that is the case. There is a brief break. Players remain at their bench, receiving some coaching. Looks like a 5-minute fourth period here. So great work by Gray, pulling the goalie, keeping it out of the open net, tying it up with mere seconds left, forcing overtime. We have 3-on-3 action, Team Red versus Team Gray. We've got Podolin, Bazran, and Shia for Red, and Bowen, Zeman, and Hesselgrave for Team Gray. Lots of open ice here with this 3-on-3 hockey. Gray with it in their own zone. Teams are being cautious, as you can imagine. Gray winding up now, skating it out of their zone. Up the right wing side, Zeman cuts in, puts the brakes on, centers that. Here's Hesselgrave. Circles back, goes to the right face-off circle, cuts in. That puck now in behind the goal. Bazran applying pressure back at the left point. He'll choose to go back to neutral territory and regroup. From his own blue line, that's a feed up to Bowen. Gray again regrouping. They go cross ice. Put on the brakes. Very cautious play now. Red with an opportunity. Red makes a move. Toe drag. Falling down, however. Gray back with it. Gray. Cross ice pass. Now a 2-on-1 ensues. Heading toward the net is Hesselgrave. A shot coming. Good glove save by Hunter Knoll. first shot of this 3-on-3 overtime period. Shot for Team Gray, good save by Noel. All right, we've got Lair out there. Team Gray, Gray will win that. Now Red with an opportunity, there's a, lunging forward, a shot and a save by the goaltender. That was 18 for Team Red, Donovan Comenetti. Gray settling things down in their own zone, a little drop, and a pass back to his teammate. Team Gray chasing after that. Red, however, will get there first. Darlow with it, 21, he button hooks, goes in behind his goal, puts the brakes on, assessing the situation. They'll drop to his teammate there. Skating through his own zone, that's 18 for Red. Comenetti carries it, drops it. Left face-off circle along the boards. That's out. Oh no, peeling off our line change. Bishop now out there for Red. That's Lair feeding his teammate in tight, rolling puck. Good save by Noel as he gets a pad on that. Red crossing center, gaining the zone along the right wing, going wide. We got a player parked in the lower slot right now in the blue paint. Carrying it to the left face-off circle, dropping it down low. Number 13 for Red, Teddy Mazer. That's taken by Gray. Gray carries it out, 2-on-1. However, hustling back to get it was Red. That's Bishop. A shot right on, big rebound, loose in the paint, poke. Away by Noel. Red, soft pass is going to be picked up by Bishop. Bishop carries it in behind his goal. We've got 1 minute, 56 seconds remaining in this extra period. Oh, a lead pass misses its mark. That's an icing against Red. 1:49 remaining in overtime. 5-5's the score. Team Red, Team Gray. Three-on-three is definitely a different game. Lots of open ice out there. These kids have speed. Let's see who wins this. Gray will take that back to the left point. That's sent in along the boards and then pinched again along the boards. Gray sends it down low. Red, however, will pick that up, put on the brakes. Oh, here's a long pass. Kicked down by Gray, now back the other way. That's Smiley getting in, and a shot that was high over the net. Good save by Noel. Smiley still with it, tries to center it to his teammate who's in front. Red with it, that's Rouse now. Rouse, 1v1, crosses the blue line. Little move between legs, gets in tight. Tries to shovel it backhand, short side. Here's a shot from the slot, a stick save by the goaltender for Gray. That's Field doing some good saving, making some good saves there rather. This is, sorry, that was Gremlich. Excuse me. Kern with it, up to his teammate. Now number 11 for Red, that's Bazran. Bazran sends it back to Pern. Under half a minute to go in this extra frame. Green with it now. This player going for a skate, gaining the zone, left face-off circle, shot coming. Cradle save by Noel. That comes with 16.7 seconds remaining. Gray will get an offensive zone face-off, a chance to win that and get a shot away. Noel, stellar performance for Team Red. Gray wins that, a little bit too hard though, as that puck makes its way into Gray territory. 10 seconds remaining in the fourth period. Skating it out of their zone, Gray getting through. Nice pass. Oh, what an opportunity as the time ticks down. Amazing push by Gray. with a last-second opportunity there to win the game. Now this is a shootout situation. What a way to start the tournament. 3 periods, then overtime, and now a shootout. Well, folks, we're definitely getting our money's worth this morning, I'll tell you that. Lots of good hockey. Tie game after 3 periods, still tied after overtime, heading into a shootout. Both these goaltenders have been amazing. I imagine we only have a few minutes for this as I look at the clock. Our next game, game number 2, Black versus Blues, starts at 11. We are pushing this one to the limit. Team Red, Team Gray, heading to a shootout. Up first for Team Gray. Number 17. Hendrik Hesselgrave from Quesnel, BC. Let's see how he approaches this. Comes near side, wide, cuts in. Puts the brakes on, and Hunter Knoll shutting the door. Hesselgrave is trying to go 5-hole on Knoll, and Knoll saying, no, you don't. Now we've got TJ Podolin for Red, number 9. He picks that puck up at center. He approaches, goes wide. Makes some moves, goes top, or backhand over the pad of Theo. Podolin gets the first shootout goal for Red. Gray's number 88, Lair. Approaches the net, and he scores. That was over the pad on the blocker side of Knoll. Team Red, Team Gray, 1 goal each. Bazran now for Red. Good save by Thiel. Bazran tries to go forehand, backhand. Thiel making a good save for Gray. (14) for Gray. Johnson approaching the net. Good save by Knoll. Mazer with an opportunity for his team. He scores! That is it, folks. That 3-round shootout won by Team Red. Does not get much closer than that. Team Red, Team Gray, final score 6-5 in favor of Team Red. Team Red celebrating, Team Gray patting each other on the back as that, you know what, great effort all around. Lots of grit and determination there by both teams. Teams will line up. Jason Podolin of Up My Hockey. Out on the ice. He's going to be handing out the 3 Stars of the Game awards, brought to you by Nick Roughton of Coldwell Banker Executives Realty, our gold sponsor. First star receives $50 gift card to Source for Sports, another sponsor of UMH-68. And this one is the game's Grit and Grind Award from Brown's Social House. Shia, number 7 for Red, winning Brown's Social House Grit and Grind Award.
Thanks to Nick Roughton of Coldwell Banker Executive Realty for sponsoring our 3 Stars of the Game with gift cards to Sunbelt Source for Sports. Our 3rd star of the hockey game from Team Red, number 13, Teddy Mazer.
Teddy Mazer, the first star, receives a $50 gift card to Source for Sports from Nick Roughton. Coldwell Banker Executives Realty. 2nd star.
2nd star of the hockey game from Team Red with a goal and 3 assists, number 37, Siwoo Shaw.
That's Team Gray, 2nd star.
And 1st star of the
Song.
hockey game from Team Gray, number 14,
Raylan Johnson, number 14. I may have gotten those in the wrong order. He got the 1st star, I'm going to say. Yeah, it makes sense as he got a hat trick, as I recall. So players lining up with Jason Podolin. There you have it, folks. What a game 1 to start this tournament. Amazing effort all around. So thank you. That ends game 1 of this tournament. Stay tuned. In about 10 minutes, we're going to start game number 2, which is black versus blue. We hope that you can join us for that as well.